this video we are going to use our ResNet architecture on our dog and cat classification. So here, if you don't know about ResNet, so it is a very simple model that after a one convolution layer, we have to skip our some rows. It is also known as residual learning. So we have to apply this rule. So after every two connections, we have to skip our identity block. Now as you can see, why identity block? As you can see, so those so both the convolution layers have same properties. So if we are going to skip this connection, it is simply means we are providing this value in our next two lines. So it will add our more importance in our model. So similarly, in our Keras applications, we have different versions of our ResNet, like ResNet 50, ResNet 101. So ResNet 50 means it has 50 layers, and 101 means it 101 layers. Now in V1, V2, there's a small difference set in. So we are going to use our ResNet 101. So similarly, we are taking our 227 cross 227 of image as our input. So in the summary, as you can see, there is no output layer or dense layer we have. So we have to add our input or output layer. So in this ResNet, I made a small change that at last we are using our two neurons with our softmax activation function. So after executing these lines, we can see that there are flatten and dense layer is applied with the two neurons. So our non-trainable parameters are 2 millions and our trainable parameters are 2,62,000. So data augmentation. So we have already talked about data augmentation in my previous video. So here also we have to make some changes that in a while our augmentation we have to use our class mode categorical, because whenever we are going to use softmax activation function, so we have to apply our class mode is equal to categorical. As an optimizer, we are taking RMS crop, and here we are providing our learning rate equal to 0.001, and we are taking our matrix, our accuracy, and our loss should be categorical across entropy. So after so now we have to use fit underscore generator, because we already talked that whenever we are going to apply our data augmentation, so we have to use our fit underscore generator. So here I made some changes that our epoch should be 80 and our steps per epoch will be 20. So after the inception model, we will try to see that how we can decide our epochs, number of hidden layers, and all these things. So we can say our training and testing accuracy was around 65 to 70% in our ResNet. So after saving this model, we can see in our graph that there is a little bit of difference between training and testing accuracy. And in our loss graph also, we have little bit of variation between our accuracy. If we provide more images in our test, so it will be adjust by itself after the training. After all, we can use our Keras tuner for our hyperparameter tuning to fix this issue. So after that, after saving our model, we have to give a image to test our accuracies. So as you can see, we have to import our keras.preprocessing import image. So we have to provide our same image that we have used before. So after that, we have to convert our image into array. Then we have to expand their dimensions. And we for the normalizing, we are using our divide by 255. We have to give this image, this array of image as an input to our model. So after the model, as you can see, for the dog, it so for now you can use also ResNet 152 and ResNet 50v2. Maybe it can perform very well with our image data. So in my next video, I will try to explain our inception model, and as you can see in our inception model also, it is giving us very good accuracy, around 98 to 99% of our accuracy. So it performs very well. So in my next video I will talk about Inception, and in my Inception video I will share all these drives, all these files with all you all. So for that please subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Bye.